recording. Welcome everybody back. I wanted to share with you what I do because I did mention in a couple of my videos I do commissions for voice work, and recently I was actually commissioned to read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I think it's like a little miniature audiobook type thing that I did. There was no NDA, so I'm allowed to share this, but essentially it was me recording myself, if that makes any sense. And sometimes when I'm doing recordings for people, I get ahead of myself when I start talking, so you'll just hear me like stumble like this over words, and and sometimes I swear and whatnot. It's fun, but I wanted to show you what it's like on an average recording session with me in my little studio office room here. All right, I hope you guys enjoy it. 2, 1.
'Twas the Night Before Christmas by Clement Clarke Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's fuck. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap. And Mama in her kerchief and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn,
Yeah, that's one. That's a thing.
When out on a lawn, the rose,
Such a clatter. Okay.
When out on a lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw open, When out on a lawn, there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw open the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of a midday objects below. What the fuck? The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below. I can't speak. Holy shit. The moon on the breast of the moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now, Dancer, the new reindeer. He just smiles a lot because we replaced his teeth. No, Dancer. There it is. That's the word. That's the voice I want to. Now, Dasher. Now, Dancer. Now, Prancer and Vic. Now, you gotta give him an older voice. You gotta get a little older. He needs to be older. God damn it. Now, Dasher. Now, Dancer. Now, Prancer. Now, Vixen. Now, all this now. Just go. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. I hated that. That sounded like shit. Now Dasher, now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. As that, just the transfer from voice to voice. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when we met, As the leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleigh full of toys, and say, hey, you gotta breathe. So up on the housetop the coursers they flew, with the
So up on the housetop the coursers. So up on the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and I was turning. As I drew in my head and I was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed
The instructions are to get more excited as it continues.
As I drew my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back. I have to scroll down because I ran out of shack. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His dull little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little... I had to pause. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he... He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
Damn straight.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings when he turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, and up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team he gave a whistle, and away they flew like a... He sprang to his sleigh to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
And he repeats it twice. I know that's not how it goes. He sprang to his sleigh, and team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down on a thistle, and away they all flew like a down on a thistle.
He sprang to his sleigh to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew down like a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night!"
Merry Christmas to all! Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night! So that's what I essentially do when I'm recording. I stumble over words. I sound like a goddamn idiot half the time. That one, it didn't sound like me, but it was me doing a higher pitched voice. And the guy wanted it to sound almost childish. The lowest I can go is like 14-ish, 10-ish, maybe, for voices. But that was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit one of that little thumbs button, that thing that YouTube's algorithm now takes into consideration, because that'd be awesome. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. That'd be awesome. And I always look forward to your comments in the comment section below. And if you want to see me do more of these, leave a comment. I don't mind. It's just me turning on the camera and doing nothing different than what I do right now. But I thank you guys very much for watching, and I thank you very much for following along. And as usual and as always, my friends, stay frosty and game on.